Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Girls Lounge podcast. We got a really funny one for you guys today. As you can tell by the title, it is going to be Are We Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? This is very much going to be debatable. We might be a little slow, but to our defense, we grew up in Kentucky, and that's like 45th out of 50 in education. But yeah, so that's going to be our excuse. But of course, before we get into that, we have to do our segments. So, first, what we have been up to. Liz, what have you been up to?
I'll get more into detail throughout the episode of exactly what I've been doing, but I feel like a good summary of what I've been doing is death on every level. And I just been going through it. I feel like on every single aspect, y'all, like the heat, it is no joke because why is it about to be October and it's literally 90 degrees outside? Don't let me in a hoodie fool you. I cannot walk outside like this because I'm going to be dying. Like I went to a soccer game yesterday and I literally had to go and stand in the shade because it was so hot. Like I don't know how the players were playing. This heat needs to go away. So death on that level. And then also I feel like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I haven't been an academic weapon. I feel like I've been an academic victim. Like I've been doing good in my classes, but the motivation is just non-existent. Like everything that I have to do, I could have finished earlier, but it wasn't due till today, so I will be doing that after we record. So death. That's how I've been doing. But like I'm okay. I promise I am.
I feel you on that one because one thing about me is I always get my work done before the weekend. But guess you got stuff to work on today? This girl. Yeah. I don't know. We're going to get together next week though. But for me, it was just family weekend here at my university. And my parents came down for the day. Usually there's like a whole thing, like they have a football game and there's like tailgating and stuff like that. But like I did that like my first year here. So I was like, I wasn't really feeling a football game. Plus, like Liv said, it has been so hot. So my parents just came down and we ate at this really good Mexican restaurant. Y'all, this pasta I got was so fire. It was pork belly
Mm.
pasta, and the guac at this place is so good. And then we went to the grocery store, of course, because I needed some groceries. Of course, I'm gonna take advantage of my parents being in town so they could pay for the groceries. And then we went to Crumble Cookie. I'm a Crumble Cookie lover over here. Love it. And then what else? Oh, and then we came back to my apartment, put the groceries up, and I was like, I kind of like want to like see what's happening on campus, like just see the vibes, even though like we weren't going to be going to the game or anything. So we walked from my apartment to like the main center of campus, and we actually went to the bookstore, and I got some new WKU merch, which is always good because I only have like a couple shirts and like the hoodie, so it was good to get some more school clothing. And then we just came back to my apartment and then they chilled for a bit and then they left. So my weekend was pretty chill. I felt like I needed that because I haven't seen like anybody, like my family or friends, like in person since, like the summertime. So it was good to see them.
No, I thought of another thing that happened to me this week. I got my blood test back because I had a little checkup. Bro, Kennedy's reaction. So let's just say I'm low in a couple of things, and your girlie will be taking supplements and vitamins to help get those levels back up. For example, my iron is really, really, really low, y'all. Like I bought some nuts because these apparently help, get your iron going or something. I don't know. So, like I said, death, y'all. But also, really happy for you, Kenny. You got to see your family.
Thank you. And Liz, I feel you so much. One thing about blood tests, they're gonna force you into your health era. That's what I realized. Like I had to get a blood test. Well, I actually didn't have to get one. I just had like I went to the doctor for something else. I think it was to make sure that like I can get a refill on my anxiety meds. And
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "Do you want to take a blood test?" I was like, "Sure, y'all." My blood levels were so low that I had to get prescribed iron pills. And like Liz too, I got some nuts in the pantry to help. Been drinking a lot of water too, because one of the medications I take requires like to take a lot of water. So yeah, it just really forces you in that health area, and like I might as well get better at working out since I do all these things while we're at it. So
And now we're gonna get into our favorites of the week. So I'll go ahead and start us off. I have been doing hot Pilates, in line with like the whole health stuff. But I signed up with my friends. There's this place near campus that has like 6 weeks of unlimited classes for like $40, $35, something like that. And that's a really good price for like Pilates classes. And they do Pilates and yoga classes too. So I've actually been doing that. I think I went like every single day this week because I went earlier today. Y'all, there was like a day where I went at 6 a.m. I was struggling to get up, but I will say, like, once I did the workout, it was like, oh, like, I felt like very productive. I did need to take a nap though in the middle of the day, but yeah, so I've been doing hot Pilates, and y'all, I didn't realize how much you sweat doing this. Like, every single crevice of my body is sweating. I posted on my private story today, and I you could like wring my hair out, y'all, of sweat. That's how much you be really putting in the workout, but it feels really nice. Even though there is times where, like, it gets to you, because Pilates, it's like small workouts, to like build strength and everything. And like the pulsing stuff, yeah, no, it hurts. But I've been doing that. I've been going strong.
Yeah, I just be doing, the regular like mat Pilates and the AC from a YouTube video, and I be struggling with that. So I can't even imagine doing hot Pilates in a studio.
No, because literally my motivation is just watching the other people, and I'm like, okay, we're all in this together. We're all struggling together. And I will say the coaches, they're really good at like motivating you throughout. So it's be a good workout.
So for my favorites of the week, I have two. So my first one, it's gonna be corny, you guys. Bear with me, and that is life. I don't know. I just have been loving life recently. I feel like little things. Like I don't know. I just been like reflecting. I just feel like little things have just been connecting. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know. That's like very what's it called? Like anonymous. Not anon. No, that's not the word.
Mysterious?
Yeah, it's like mysterious. There's like another word. It's like close to ominous,
Is it like
ominous,
in a? Oh no, I think it is ominous.
ominous.
It
Yeah,
starts with an O.
yeah. That word, that word. See, we're already starting off this episode very, very strong. As you can see, with being smart. So yeah, that word. I'm leaving it off like that. But just know, I feel like life is going well. Hopefully, it stays that way. And then another one is y'all. So me and Liz had talked about this French family that does the look du jour, the
Mm.
little outfits of the days, but. I follow the daughter, like the older daughter, Lola Dorn, on her personal TikTok. When I tell y'all, she has recently been posting like a lot of like outfit videos. Yo, I have been sad for every single one. Like I have been looking like I'm like, ooh, that's a cute outfit. I'm like, why am I using this girl that's younger than me for outfit inspo? Like she's younger than me but can dress better than me. Like, wow, what am I doing? But like I just love her outfit so much. Like it's like the perfect, like effortless, cool girl, chic. I don't know. It's just so good. And I like it because it's like very like classy, kind of like old money, but also while being like young. Because I feel like there are
Mhm.
some very old money looks where it's like it's cute, but it's like, why do I look like I'm 30 with a mortgage and 5 kids? But it's very much like that old money classic look, but still like you're young, have fun, and I really like that style.
No, because I think you described the way she dresses perfectly. Also, the little girl, like the young sister, her outfits too. I'd be like, when I do the whole family OTD, I'm sorry, Luke Jeweler. I'm like, she's dressing way better than me, and this girl's like, I don't know, 6.
I actually think she just turned 5. I saw a TikTok earlier about like her birthday party, and I think she's 5.
Wow. No words, no comment.
And next, we are getting into our sports commentary era. And we're going to be talking about some sports today. So, first, I'm just going to quickly talk about tennis real quick. The Laver Cup is going on right now. And I don't know, I don't have much to say about the tennis tournament in general because I don't really care about this one. But I just think it's funny because it's literally Team Europe versus World, which just means that it's like the best, like top 6 European players versus top 6 of like everyone else. I don't know. I just think that's like very weird. That's how it's classified. But I don't know. I like it. I mean, I'm getting extra content of like Carlos Alcaraz, Ben Shelton. So like, of course, like I'm happy. But I don't know. I just find it so weird, and I think it's like a very like exclusive, like luxurious tournament. Like, so I don't really see like a lot about it. But yeah. But I just thought that was interesting. And then, of course, we're recording this on a Sunday. And you know what Sunday is? It's race day. And so it was just the Singapore GP, y'all. The last race before we have a weird 3 week break. But it's fine. And we got a McLaren P1, P3, and guess who was P1? Linda! Woo! Literally so excited. And people, y'all, they be trying to come for him because he gets pole a lot in quali, which means he gets P1 in the qualifying session. And people say that, he bottles the start, which means he like loses his position like by turn one. But he did it today. He got a good start and he was able to keep that, and he was able to get a wide gap. Like, I think for like the first half of the race, it was like a 22-second gap, which in the past I've talked about how like a 5-7 second gap is a lot. So imagine 22 seconds. Like, it was crazy. And then Oscar, he got up there. I think he started like P5 maybe, but he got up to P3. So I was happy about that. Honestly, I don't have much to say about the race. To be honest, I feel like the first half was too sad for me to really pay attention to what else was going on besides like Lando, because the Ferraris, man, they were struggling, especially Carlos. Like, he crashed in quali, and I was just like, dang it. Like, Carlos, he won Singapore last year, and I was really hoping for a good weekend for Ferrari, like to see like a Ferrari podium or something. Even though I'm a McLaren girl as well, but and I just really was feeling Ferrari this weekend. But yeah, and then also Lewis Hamilton, seeing him struggle, it was too sad to look anywhere else, like I said. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the race. I do have some other things to say, but if Liz has any comments, I'll let her take the floor.
So all that I know is I was watching this race through the eyes of May May and Jacob on TikTok. If you don't know, May May, she does like influencing stuff, and then Jacob's her husband. But they got invited to the Singapore GP by Singapore, like the country, bro. So it was literally giving like Crazy Rich Asians mixed with like what's it called, with F1 together. I don't know. I feel like the vibes of this race, it just like looks aesthetically pleasing. And also, if you know anything about me, you know Crazy Rich Asians is one of my favorite movies. Like, I will rewatch that movie through and through, and just like seeing everything, I was living for it.
And I really want to go to the Singapore GP one day because it's a night race. And I think night races are so cool. And like the cars look so freaking cool, like in the lights. I don't know. It just looks really fun.
Yes, literally, you said, Kennedy, just like the night and like the city vibe, and then that one building where it's like the the thing in the middle. I don't know. If you saw a picture, I feel like you'd know, with like the pool in the middle, something like that. It's in Crazy Rich Asians. But I don't know, something about like the nightlife and the city and like the racing. Sign me up.
All I'm saying is anyone from who works the Singapore GP or the country of Singapore, definitely invite us because we will create the best content because we'll be living it up. I'm just saying. I mean, I just have to say one thing about like the weekend in general that was like really funny. It doesn't have to do with racing, but if you don't know, the FIA, from what I gather, is kind of like the governing body of F1. And let's just say they were not the biggest fans of Max this weekend. Well, in general, the FIA has been really annoying about like cussing from I was gonna say players. They have been really annoying about the drivers cussing. Like, it's just so annoying because like they're grown men. Like, people cuss, it's fine. And it's kind of crazy because I feel like in European country, cussing is more like socially acceptable than like here in like America. But anyways, so basically Max, he got in trouble for cussing during like a press conference or something. And y'all, and they gave this man community service, which is absolutely insane. Like, he said like the freaking F word or something. Like, it was really not that big of a deal. And so because of that, Max has been petty. And this is what I love about F1 drivers is they are so petty. I love it. It's like my type of petty where it's like harmless and it's just like funny. And so basically during like official like F1 like conferences where they like sit on the couch and speak and like interviews, he gives very short answers. He's not giving much. But then after that's over, he holds his own press conference afterwards with like all the journalists and stuff. It's like funny if you see the pictures because it's like him surrounded by people and he's just talking his thing. And I'm like, that's actually so funny. I'm like, the FIA is not gonna like that one, but I'm loving it. And then Oscar, if y'all don't know, Oscar, he's so underrated. His humor is so funny. So after the races, they have this cool down room where like the top three, they cool down and they kind of like watch like the race highlights and like talk to each other. And it was funny because Oscar said to Lando, he was like, so without cussing, how do you feel about this move you just did? Because like Lando like kind of messed up. It was just really funny because there he goes being funny again. And how many times am I going to say funny? Literally, if you take a shot, you're going to be drunk.
No, the community service is actually crazy because, like, I feel like with racing and everything, things like can happen, and I feel like you just naturally, that's how you react. Like, it's emotional, and then things that you don't see coming like occur. So I don't know. I feel like that's just like your natural instinct. Like when you stub your toe or something, like you're gonna cuss, you know?
Exactly. And I'm like, it's just really not that serious. Like everybody cusses. Like if you get offended, don't watch sports. And now we're gonna get into our pop culture slash trendy topics. Honestly, there wasn't a lot I was seeing from this week. It was a little dry in the pop culture world. So yeah, the only thing I have to say is I got beef with HBO Max. I'm looking at you, HBO Max. Why did y'all cancel Pretty Little Liars Original Sin? That was one of the best Pretty Little Liars reboots ever. Like, I know they tried one a long time ago. It was like, okay, I only watched a couple episodes, but this one, I was sad. It was so good because it was like a whole new cast and a whole new city. It was just, I've talked about this show before on the podcast. It's just so good. And then they canceled it, which I think is very rude. And I am going to be flying down to the headquarters and I will be talking to someone just to let y'all know. And I hope y'all got bail money.
No, because these streaming services, they just get in their head and they just start canceling things that don't need to be canceled.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure it was like doing good number wise. Like people love that show. Like it's like every time like a new season comes out, it's like number one on the platform for like weeks. So I'm like, what are we doing? I will say season two, it did get a little Riverdale a bit, but I was still sad. And I feel like they deserved a season three. And that's all I have to say.
And with that, we're gonna get into what we are watching. So, I've been watching the Menendez Brothers show on Netflix, and I have thoughts. First, it's really disturbing, you guys. Like, I don't like first the first disturbing scene was when they like killed their parents, you know. I was expecting, you know, like other TV shows, just a gunshot and then like the camera pans and then they're dead. No, you see things being blown apart, you guys, like body gone. And then I don't like I know this show has been getting like a lot of hate because they're saying that it's making it like making them look like sociopaths or like incestuous vibes between the brothers and everything. And honestly, I can see where people are getting that. I really can. But I feel like it's more like the brothers have been through so much trauma and they literally have only had each other during all this. So it's that kind of like caring and love for each other in its own twisted way. I will say like I think it's doing a good job of depicting both like you are gonna decide who the real monsters are. Like, was it the brothers or was it the parents vibe? Like the first three episodes had me thinking like the brothers are literally insane, they're sociopaths. And now that I'm finding out like all the disturbing stuff that happened, I'm like, the parents are literally insane, you know? And something about like actually hearing them and seeing them describe like what happened and like the abuse that they went through is actually so disturbing. I'm surprised I'm still watching. I can't even lie to you. I did have to take a break and just like put on. I think I was watching like Crazy Rich Asians at night because they got a little bit too intense for me. But yeah, I'm like almost. I think I have like 3 episodes left. It might take me a little bit to get through it because I think it's gonna get more and more disturbing. But it's just crazy thinking that this is real life.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth if I want to watch this show because I did watch the Jeffrey Dahmer show, which is like the same people, and I couldn't get through it. It was just like a little too much for me. And this is coming from someone who like watches a lot of true crime. And then the Menendez, oh my god. And then this new show, we're just gonna say that. And then this new show, I really like the case is so interesting. I've always thought, you know, like the brothers, like they've been through a lot. And then, like Liz said, like I've seen stuff about people have said it's like incestuous. And then I've seen one comment somewhere that said that like creators maybe left out some like information. So I don't know. I have to like you have to let me know like your full thoughts when you finish it. Cause I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. And isn't it? It's like a lot of episodes, kind of. Isn't it like 9 episodes?
Yes, it's 9 episodes, and like the length in them is different. I think the last episode I watched was like 30 minutes, but then some episodes are like longer, like almost an hour, I think, like around 50 minutes. But if I do finish, which I think I will be finishing, I think I'm in too deep to not finish it. I will update you guys next week.
Yeah, I will be set for those thoughts because I'm really curious to see what you
All
think.
you need to know is I will be watching only Disney movies once I finish to like fix my brain.
That's so real. So what I have been watching, honestly, not much. which is a surprise. But I was busy this weekend, so that's why. So last night I watched the new season of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Obviously, it comes out weekly, so I just watched the first episode that's out now. So good. That is like one of the best Real Housewives shows. Like I have to say, it is just so good. Like I've watched a decent amount of other ones, but like the Salt Lake City one just hits different. Like I don't know if it's like the Mormonism part of it and like the drama. Like the drama just like hits off from season one, and even like this first episode of the newest season, drama. The first episode, I'm like, yes, this is what I need. It's just so good. And honestly, I don't know. I've not been in my reading era, so instead of reading before bed, I've been watching Sex in the City before bed, and it's like the perfect vibe. So good. I'm at the end of season two. If you know, you know. I would say more, but I think Liz, do you want to watch that show? Because I don't want to spoil anything.
I have started it, but I haven't gotten very far. So I don't know if I'll be finishing or not. TBD right now.
All I say is things are getting messy between Big and Carrie. Well, things are messy, and then we were good, kind of, and then these next few episodes, I'm like, if you know, you know when they're in the Hamptons. That's all I'm gonna say.
Something about the Hamptons and these like rich people, East Side, New York shows.
No, literally. Oh, and also Paris. That's another hint for people who know what I'm talking about.
It'd always be Paris and the Hamptons.
No, literally. And now we're going to get into our song of the week. So, my song of the week is Genesis by Grimes, which, crazy. Do you guys know that this song is by the woman who had a baby with Elon Musk? Crazy. Like, when I listen to this song, I'm like, I can't believe this is one of the people that had a baby with Elon Musk. Because, like, you just would not get that vibe from this song. But I'm going to play my favorite part from it, so don't mind my little iPad. So, as you can tell, it's just good vibes. Like, you just want to dance to it. And I feel like it's, like, the perfect song for, like, honestly, any season. But especially, like, the fall season and, like, transitioning into fall from summer. Yeah, good vibes.
So my song of the week is, I think it's from the TV show I talked about last episode or like 2 episodes back. But it's a song from that TV show and it's called A Donde Va el Viento, and it translates to where does the wind go, or like where did the wind go? Yeah, that's literally what I just said. But here's my favorite part of the song. But that lyric specifically, it just says like, and I don't know where the wind went or like why it changed. And it like, when you listen to the whole song and then you watch the show, it just hits different.
And now it is time for the topic of this episode. Are we smarter than a fifth grader? I'm really excited for this one. I think it's going to be funny. Essentially, we're going to be asking each other questions that a fifth grader should know. And the order of subjects, we're going to be doing English, social studies, geography, history, science, and math. So this shall be interesting.
Please give us some grace. Because I'm scared. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like we're about to embarrass ourselves. When I was scrolling through questions to choose for Kennedy, I was like, dang, some of these I feel like I don't even know, or I did not learn this like when I was supposed to. If anything, we're highlighting the discrepancies in the Kentucky schooling system.
Exactly. We are going to embarrass ourselves so that Kentucky education does better.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to ask each other about 2 questions each for each topic. So, we get a good variety and we don't keep you guys here for too long. But if you like it and you want a part 2, let us know. Because I think this would be really fun if we did it like with our friends or something.
And I think everybody should like just look up Are You Smarter Than Fifth Grader questions and just go through. It's very humbling.
Very.
For us.
No, because some of these questions I was like, I'm about to ask Liz this and I don't even know the answer. Okay, do you want to go first or me go first?
I can go first. So English first, right? Okay, my first one is correctly punctuate this sentence. I like cooking my sister and my cat.
Huh? I like cooking my sister and my cat. That's the sentence?
That is the sentence. Add some punctuation.
I like cooking, comma, my cat, comma, and my sister, comma. Wait, I don't forgot the sentence already. Wait, what's the
You're a little out of order.
Oh.
But it's I like cooking my sister and my cat.
Oh, okay. I like cooking, comma, my sister, comma, and my cat.
Yeah. Yay! I think the trick is they want you to just add like a period at the end.
Oh, period. At the end. So my question for you, Liz, is Three trailing dots used at the end of a sentence that indicates something has been omitted from quoted text or that a speaker or writer has paused or trailed off in speech or thought is called what?
I didn't even know that the three dots had a name.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't even got a guess for you. Like the just three dots, right? Yeah, I know. Didn't even know they had a name.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with an E.
My mind has nothing coming to it other than my name.
A letter. Well, it is an ellipsis. Ellipsis? Ellipsis? Something like
Oh,
that? Yeah.
see, I vividly remember hearing that. I obviously didn't stick. Did you remember that one, Kennedy?
Kind of. Like when I see the word, I'm like, yeah, but like I don't think I would ever be like, oh yeah,
Oh no.
an ellipsis, ellipsis, whatever it's called.
Okay. I'm like, do I switch up my question that I had chosen? We'll keep it, I guess. You can do good in English. What is a subordinating conjunction in this sentence? They lost the game because they didn't practice.
Girl, I don't even know what that means. Like what a subordinate conjunction?
Yeah, subordinating conjunction.
Girl, I do not know what that means. Wait, say the sentence again.
They lost the game because they didn't practice.
Is it because?
Ding ding ding.
Hey. We learning something new every day, I guess. This one I'll try to go a little bit easier because the first one was kind of crazy. This one should be kind of easy. Does the word bone have a long or short vowel sound?
Bone. Bone. I'm over here practicing how you say this word. Bone. I feel like the O like elongates. I'm gonna go with long.
Ding, ding, ding. That was right.
I really had to think about that though. Okay, so our next subject is social studies. You see, the history and the social studies and the geography, they kind of blended together. But okay, my first one for you is, who is known as the father of the Constitution?
George Washington?
I had a feeling you would guess that.
Okay, okay.
Incorrect. It's
What?
James Madison.
Ciao. Anyways.
I think it's because he's the one who signed his name really big, but I could be lying to you.
So George Washington signed his name really big?
James Madison.
Oh, so he just wanted attention, obviously. This one should be an easy one because I feel like we learned this in high school. An American citizen must be at least how old to serve as a congressperson in the U.S. House of Representatives? Now, Liz, what is your major, sis?
You know, I know it's 30 something to be a president. Is it the same to be, wait, what is it for?
To serve as a congressperson in the U.S. House of Representatives.
Okay. So I think John Ossoff, if Ariana's listening, she'd know who, from Georgia. I think he's the youngest. And I feel like he's 30 something. I'm going to go, I have three numbers. One of them has to be right. 32, 34, and 36.
Well, according to my research, it says 25, but now that I'm thinking about it, why do I feel like that's really young?
You know, but I feel like 25 would make sense too, though. Because you're an adult. But I feel like what 25-year-old wants to be in Congress?
That's true, that's true. But I feel like Congress, it's like a lot of people, isn't it? So, like, it makes sense that you can get into it younger.
And then it's like based on where you're from or like where you're trying to serve. Well, didn't know that one. The stripes on the U.S. flag represent what?
So, let me think about what I know about the U.S. flag. So, I know, there's, how many stars are on it again? Is it like 13 stars or 50 stars?
50 stars.
Okay. 13 stripes for the 13 colonies.
Yeah.
A. Yeah, I was a history girl in school. I always loved history and social studies, so yeah, I was born for this. Okay, my next question for you, Liz, is the Statue of Liberty was a gift from what country?
The way this is one of the questions I have for you too. I'll switch it up. But I know the answer to this one. France.
Whoop, whoop. I knew you would get that one. That was easy.
Okay, so our next subject is geography. So, my first geography question for you, Kennedy, is what four presidents are carved into Mount Rushmore?
Girl.
Where is Mount Rushmore?
Good question. Isn't one of them like Oregon and like Vermont? Oh wait, Vermont's another. Wait, is it Washington? Is it in Washington?
Like the person or where it's at?
Where it's at? The state of Washington? Montana?
I don't even know, honestly. I think I know, but let me double check.
How you gonna ask the question you don't even know?
I added that second part to the question. The original was like who's carved into it, but bonus points, I guess. Um, where is Mount Rushmore? Okay, I was right.
So did I get it wrong? Like,
Oh, incorrect.
okay,
No
okay,
more
so
guessing.
okay, it's in where? Or wait, or did you say you're not gonna jinx it?
I'll let you guess if you want to continue more.
Okay. Okay, so as terms of people, I know Abraham Lincoln's on there. Thomas Jefferson,
Correct.
George Washington, and then there's another one. I remember seeing it in the Berenstain Bears. They went to Mount Rushmore. And I can't remember who else is on there. Is it like someone early, like early in the U.S. history lineup or in the president lineup?
Not that early. Let me double check because I don't think he was that early. Yeah, he's not that early.
John F. Kennedy,
No, not that late either.
Ulysses S. Grant,
Incorrect.
hmm, James Madison.
Too early.
I'm running out of presidents I know.
In the he's like in the 20s.
Oh, George
Not
Bush.
no, like
What?
20s of like number of president.
Did I already say Abraham Lincoln as a guess?
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy? I don't know.
Do you give up?
Yeah, I gave up on the presidents. I got three of them, so that's good. And now, in terms of place, North Dakota, South Dakota. I know it's on the west. Wait, what? Is it South Dakota?
South Dakota.
Oh my god, it's South Dakota! Yay! South Dakota.
The president you were missing was Theodore Roosevelt. 26th president.
Bruh, I was not gonna get that. He did not be on my mind. Okay, my question for you, Liz, is since you're a traveler, you should know this. If you take a plane from California to Hawaii, what ocean will you fly over?
Okay, I know this one. I got a little scared though that you're gonna say like the distance or something. Pacific Ocean.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
See, I somewhat know like the main oceans. Asking about little ones, like yeah, I don't know. Oh, my turn. What kind of landform is made primarily of ice?
Hmm. That's a good question. Like, obviously, I know like what Antarctica looks like, but I don't really know the terminology. A glacier?
Very educated guess. You're correct, Kennedy.
Can y'all tell I'm getting that college degree? Well, I was really struggling for that one. Okay, I need to make sure I challenge you, Liz. But let me not get too crazy. See, there's one question I want to ask you, but I feel like that might be more history low key, even though it's under the geography section. Okay, I'll ask you this one. So, how many countries are in North America?
Mexico, Canada, United States.
You see, I feel like that's right, but this thing is telling me 23. let me let me fact check, cause like this
Are
is
you sure it doesn't say like South America?
yeah, it just says how many countries are in North America. You know, maybe they put that wrong. We're gonna fact check live real quick because
What other countries would there be?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. What other countries? Because like, listen, little business major, there's something called like the North American Free Trade Agreement. It's not called that anymore,
NAFTA,
and it's Canada, Mexico, and United
the
States.
U.S.
Yes, actually, I'm gonna use my computer real quick. Sorry if y'all get my computer face. How many countries are in North America? Oh, it is 23.
What are the 23 countries?
It says there are 23 independent countries in North America. Antigua and Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Canada, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominica, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Grenada, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Jamaica, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Trinidad and Tobago, and the United States of America.
See, now I'm confused because I thought some of those were Central America, like Costa Rica. Maybe that's
Yeah.
part of North America. Dang. I don't know. I feel like I've been lied to.
Right, because I always just assumed it was Canada, US, and Mexico.
I'm gonna go with our answer.
Yeah. Like half points. Like we're right, but like we're low key kind of wrong, I guess. I don't know.
Again, that schooling system.
Right. Don't blame us, blame Kentucky.
Okay, so our next category is history. So this is where I think I like asked you some questions in the other one. So let me look up into some new questions for you, Kennedy. Okay, what were the name of Christopher Columbus's ships?
The Nina, Maria,
You're missing a word there.
Saint Maria,
Mm-hmm.
Saint Maria, the Santa Maria. I'm missing one. I know there's like a song. Mine real empty. I'm gonna be so annoyed when I hear it. Yeah, just tell me it. I can't think of it.
The Pinta. The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Yes! Yes, that's it. Oh my gosh. I'm so mad at myself for that one. Yep, before he just ruined everything. Christopher Columbus, boo. Okay, my question for you, Liz, let me see. During what war did the your face? During what war did the British troops set the White House on fire?
The is what makes me sound even worse.
I'll give you a hint. Oh wait, it's a war with numbers in it.
Yeah, numbers. 7 years. Nope.
Girl, what?
I feel like there was a 7-year war. Maybe that was in Europe though.
Oh. But that's not the answer.
We talking like double digits, single digits.
Well, a year is 4 digits.
A year. Oh, I mean like numbers.
Yeah, there's 4 numbers. It's like a number together. The war is like a year.
Okay, I'm gonna go. It has to be before 1700. No? Because, like, I'm thinking independence. I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know where you was going with that one because the White House was definitely built after Independence Day. Do you want another guess?
I'm not gonna guess it. I'm gonna just take the L for this one.
The War of 1812.
Oh, that does sound familiar.
Yeah, I thought you would get that one because I feel like that's a year we would hear a lot.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that one. Okay, next question. When was the Declaration of Independence written? Month and year.
The Declaration of Independence? Is this a trick question? July 4th, 1773?
Incorrect.
Bruh. Was 1773 right?
No, the incorrect in all the things you said.
July 25th, 1712.
Still incorrect.
Let me see. The Declaration of Independence. Is that not the 4th of July? Like, I'm so confused.
That's what we celebrate independence, but when did they sign the paper?
July 3rd, 1773.
Still incorrect.
July 3rd, 1772. 71.
Incorrect.
August 15th, 1773. Okay, I give up. I'm not gonna get this one.
June 1776.
Now, what was signed in 1773? I swear there was something signed in 1773. Where to you?
I don't remember that year, Kennedy.
Okay, this one should be easy. Some U.S. history again. Yeah. In what U.S. state was the Civil War Battle of Gettysburg fought?
I want to say it was in the South, but I feel like it was in the North.
Chat, are we seeing this?
I feel like it was a peace state. I'm gonna go with Pennsylvania.
Oh, that was right. It's Pennsylvania. Woo woo.
See, I remember there was something about the North in this. Okay, our new subject is science. I have very low expectations for myself. Your first question, Kennedy, is what creates sound?
Noise.
That was, that was my thought too when I read this question, but
Um,
incorrect.
bruh. What creates sound? I don't know. Noise. That's all I got. Oh, like waves, sound waves,
Not quite, but you're like getting there, I feel like.
gamma rays. I think that actually has to do with light. Light waves. No, that's so stupid. Why would I say that? What creates sound? Vibration.
What'd you say?
Vibrations.
Yes!
Oh.
Correct.
Hey, yo, I'm actually so smart. Like, don't doubt me. I'm actually so smart. I'm running for president in the next election.
It just took a little bit to get there.
Let me pull up my questions for you, Liz. What is the most abundant element in the universe? Think of the periodic table.
I feel like I'm gonna say stuff that isn't even on the periodic table. Hydrogen.
That would be correct.
Oh, that was a very educated guess.
Look at you
My
using your
next,
science brain.
somewhat of a science brain. My next question is whether that measures averages over a long period is called what?
Repeat the question.
Whether that measures averages over a long period is called what?
Fahrenheit?
Nor
Celsius?
incorrect again.
I'm confused. There's a weather pattern that's measuring
Like, what's the name of what like weather patterns? Yeah, like there's a term for that.
seasons. A thermometer.
No, not quite.
I'm so.
Would you like a guess?
Yes, I would love a guess.
It starts with a C.
So it's another clouds.
No, it's a word. It's the word for whether that measures averages over a long period of time. This word is that phrase.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get this one.
The answer is climate.
Bruh, bruh, bruh. Why would they word it like that? That is crazy. That is actually crazy.
I also think that the question was worded really weird.
My question for you, Liz, is in the human body, the optic nerve sends signals from the eye to what other organ?
The brain?
Ding, ding, ding.
For a second, I thought that this was like a trick question, and I was like, Our final category is math.
Math is not my strong subject.
I haven't taken math since high school.
No, I legit have not taken math since high school either. Like, I've done a little bit of math and statistics, but like, not really.
Okay, so your question, Kennedy, is identify the number in the hundreds place, and the number is 339256.
I'm not a mental math person, so I'm gonna have to write this down. What's the number again?
339256.
Got it. So the number in the hundreds place, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Is it 2?
Correct.
Yay! I'm now a mathematician, you guys. Yeah, I just became too powerful for everyone. Okay, my question for you, Liz. If Posey ate 1/2 of the pie and Chris ate 1/8 of the pie, how much is left?
You know, I was caught really off guard by the name Posey. Okay, Posey ate 1/2.
Yes.
And who ate 1/8?
Chris.
Okay. I'm gonna try to write this down on my phone, make sense of it because I don't have paper. I'm gonna try to figure out what?
How much is left?
1/2, 1/8. Give me a second.
I got you.
2 times 2. I'm over here trying to remember how to convert fractions. Okay. 2.
I'm actually so weak at this.
Is the answer in eighths?
Hold on, let me find the answer again real quick. Yes, it's in eighths.
3/8.
That would be correct.
Wow, I still remember something.
Yeah, because girl, I would have not gotten that one.
Okay, Kennedy. If my closest neighbor lives 200... I can't even read it. Okay, if my closest neighbor lives 212 yards away from me, how many feet away does she live?
Let's see. What's the measurements again?
212 yards, and we want to know how many feet away she lives.
Like 2 feet?
Way bigger than that.
10 feet?
I'm talking 3 digits.
300 feet?
Up a little more.
500 feet?
Keep on going.
600 feet?
A little more.
700 feet?
Oh, now you're too high.
650?
Down a little.
630?
Up a little.
635?
Up like a little bit more.
636?
You got it.
We love process of elimination. Okay, my last math question for you, Liz. This one should actually be really easy. What is the smallest prime number?
1?
No.
Is 0 a prime number?
I don't think so.
3.
No, but you're close.
5?
No, go down.
4?
No.
Isn't prime number where like they don't have a thing?
I'm just the messenger of the question.
2?
Ding, ding, ding. Woof, woof. It is 2.
I don't even remember. I don't remember what prime is.
Girl, me neither. And I know it's like a prime number and a something number.
So prime isn't even an odd. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, my expertise just in when I asked the question. Girl, I don't know nothing else past that.
Well, you guys, I hope you had a great laugh watching or listening to me and Kennedy embarrass ourselves for you guys.
Yeah, let's never do this again. No, I'm just playing. It was actually really fun, but like, wow. There's no way kids are learning this. There's no way.
No, because like, aren't they struggling to read? To like even say the alphabet, didn't it? I feel like the ABCs needed to be slowed down because it was like too fast for them.
Yeah, I heard there's like a new way that the kids are learning the alphabet now. And like the country of America, the average reading level, I'm pretty sure is like 7th grade. So like there's no way people actually know this stuff, so don't come for us.
I feel like you just need to know how to read and do basic math on your day-to-day life.
I don't know about basic math, but yes, you should know how to read.
Basic math with a calculator.
Yes, that sounds more like. But we have now reached the end of this episode, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. It was a fun one to film. Make sure that you like, comment, all those things, and we hope to see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.